Rock Cage didn't come to America to start over. He came to disappear. A former Royal Marine commando with a past carved in violence, Rock traded war zones for work boots, leading a construction crew far from the killing fields. He doesn't talk much. Doesn't need to. The hammer in his hand speaks louder than any war story ever could. The only people who truly let him in are the Garcia family. They gave him more than a job, they gave him trust. A sense of purpose. A place to finally rest the ghosts. Their teenage daughter, Jenny, is like a niece to him, sharp, kind-hearted, and too full of life to be swallowed by the darkness. But one day, Jenny vanishes. No warning. No witnesses. No leads. Just an empty bedroom and the creeping dread of what it could mean. The police stall. The system stutters. But Rock? He doesn't wait. He's not a cop. He's not a detective. He's a force of nature with unfinished business. What he uncovers is a human trafficking pipeline run by the Bratva, the Russian mob. At the top sits Simon Karchenko, a businessman in public and a butcher in private. Rock starts with Wolo Kolisnik, a high-ranking enforcer. Wolo doesn't make it out of their meeting. That murder lights a fire. Simon sends his sons, Donya and Vanko, to crush whoever dared strike their organization. But Rock Cage isn't some local thug. He's trained. He's surgical. And he's already one step ahead. As Rock carves a bloody path through the underworld, Jenny is still alive, barely. Held by two monsters, Viper and Artemis, she endures drugs, cruelty, and the looming threat of being sold. But she's no ordinary victim. Jenny fights back, mains a buyer, and refuses to break, even when her captors mark her for death, but death comes wearing a different face. Rock goes undercover, posing as a dealer to infiltrate the Bratva's operations. He charms his way close to Dimmy Kolisnik, Wolo's son, and the twisted heir to the trafficking empire. Dimmy's arrogance is his weakness. Rock uses him like a key, then ends him with cold finality. But things get personal fast. Word gets out about Rock's identity. His own daughter, Mary, is now a target. Rock moves her into hiding under the watch of Gunny, an old war brother and the only man he'd ever trust with her life. Then Rock suits up. He tracks Jenny to a fortified compound, guarded by a vicious biker gang and crawling with Bratva soldiers. It's not a rescue. It's a warpath. One by one, Rock eliminates the guards, the gatekeepers, the gang leaders. He leaves behind bodies and broken empires. Inside, Jenny fights like hell. She kills Artemis. Rock kills Viper and the buyer. Together, they fight their way to freedom, two survivors bound by blood and will. Simon Karchenko wants revenge, but even he isn't that foolish. His own brother tells him, Rock Cage is a death sentence. Walk away. So he does. Rock brings Jenny back to the Garcias, alive, wounded, but safe. He doesn't wait for thanks. Doesn't stay for praise. He slips back into the dust, back to Mary and Gunny. Back to the life he tries so hard to protect. Because Rock Cage doesn't seek war. But when the innocent are stolen and the system fails, he becomes something worse than the enemy. He becomes justice with a heartbeat.